Now that you know a bit about the Alaska Professional Learning Network, otherwise known as AkPLN, let's look at one of the great resources you can access here, the Learning Pathways. The Learning Pathways provide opportunities for in-depth study of the Alaska Math and ELA standards, as well as effective instructional strategies. There are pathways for ELA and Math at both the elementary and secondary level currently. Each pathway has several learning plans that support learning along that pathway. These learning plans are homegrown and designed specifically for Alaskan educators. Each plan is like a mini course on a particular education topic. Each plan can be accessed 24/7 so you can learn and collaborate without committing to a set class schedule. There are currently 9 pathways with a total of 60 learning plans available in AkPLN, with potential for more based on the needs of districts, schools, and teachers. The learning pathways are a way of organizing the learning plans into categories based on content and sometimes grade level band. Here you can see the existing 9 pathways available in ELA and Math. So if you're interested in learning more about the Alaska ELA standards and effective teaching practices for elementary vocabulary, you would look for the learning plans available in that pathway. Under that ELA elementary vocabulary pathway, there are 11 learning plans. Although you are welcome to work through the entire pathway, you also might just choose one of the learning plans that seems most relevant to you and engage in that individual plan. Plans can be done by an individual, by a group of educators, or as part of ongoing professional learning at a school or district. Inviting other educators to engage in a learning plan with you allows for more collaboration, discussion, and learning. You can create a group based on the plan of your choice and invite colleagues to join you. If you'd like to do this, contact AkPLN on more information on how to add a learning plan to your group. There are 60 learning plans currently available with the possibility of adding additional plans based on the needs around the state. Here you can see the learning plans available for ELA at the elementary level. The ELA learning plans for secondary include topics such as word selection, incorporating informational text in the classroom, reading comprehension, and close reading in secondary classrooms, along with several other plans. As you can see, there are also plans that address disciplinary literacy at the secondary level. The elementary math learning plans include plans that discuss composing and decomposing, building conceptual understanding of fractions, and problem solving and number talks with fractions, along with several other topics. There are also secondary math learning plans to help with transitioning to teaching geometry with transformations, or maybe using worked problems to teach algebra. All of the learning plans K through 12 include current research on best practices and meeting the rigor of the standards in an Alaska classroom. Let's look at what you'll find in each learning plan. Each plan contains 4 main steps after the introduction. Step 1 is welcome. This step involves participants getting to know each other a bit better and is intended to help build an online collaborative community. Step 2 is gather and focus. This step identifies the focus for the plan and some of the research behind that focus. Step 3 is watch and analyze. In this step, participants explore articles, videos of classrooms, and other resources to learn more about the focused topic. Step 4 is apply. Participants decide on something to try out in their own setting. Then after trying it, they come back to AkPLN to discuss and collaborate with others about what went well and what could be improved. Each step of the learning plan has some key components as well. First, there's the information, the main text of the learning step. This provides both content and context. A part of that main text is a thorough description of the tasks or assignments that make up the learning for this step of the plan. Below the main text of the learning step, there's a list of resources that might include any combination of documents, videos, and web links. Then there's the action list. This is a checklist to help participants keep track of the assignments and tasks involved in this step of the plan. At the very bottom is perhaps the most important part of the learning step. This is where participants collaborate by posting, sharing resources, and responding to others' posts. This is where discussion and collaboration flourish. This has been a quick overview of the learning pathways and the learning plans. The best way to learn is to engage in one, though. To access learning pathways, you must be enrolled in AkPLN. Send your name and email to Tammy Morris or Kathy Blank if you'd like to be enrolled or to get any other information.